it's been had. And I'm hoping this will go the same way.
Well, I mean, on this issue, Mike, we've argued over the last year about lockdown, and I think you and I have been very skeptical about lockdown, and perhaps we've been on that one in a slight minority opinion. Yeah. But hey, we're entitled to say what we think. But on this one, the BBC, Sky, ITV, and Channel 4 are massively out of touch with where this country is. Quick snap opinion poll yesterday, by a majority of 2-1, people want their titles stripped from them. Frankly, most people I speak to never want to see them back on our shores again. How dare they? How dare they trash the Queen? Coming up for a 70th anniversary of head, not just of this country, but actually the figurehead for the Commonwealth, a global organization with 2.3 billion people living in it, most of them black and Asian. So the charge of racism against this royal family doesn't stand up. And how cowardly to say that someone made this comment about what color the baby may be and then not name who the person was. And the Duke of Edinburgh, who's been by the Queen's side on all those trips to all those foreign countries, year after year after year, relentlessly, tirelessly, in hospital, 99 years old, and very seriously ill. I mean, the whole thing is just so self-indulgent. It beggars belief.
But
frankly, for Harry to allow this to happen to his family, I really do believe is despicable.
I think so too. And the idea as well that he would allow himself to be sort of basically removed from every single thing that he knows. He talks about, this terrible family. He says his own father doesn't take his calls. His brother is trapped in a kind of cage of his own making. I mean, for someone who doesn't want to have the media intruding into his life, he's given away an awful lot of family secrets, hasn't he?
Yes, his brother and father are trapped in a cage. It's called being born a member of the royal family. And you're born with enormous privilege, but also a very large duty as well. Opting out is not what you're supposed to do. You are born into this. And I must say, when I saw Harry being made at 12 years old to walk through the streets of London behind his mother's coffin, I mean, I could barely watch it, Mike. It was horrible. But he did find his role in the world, and it was in the army. And after he left active service, he took on these honorary military positions, which he seemed to love, and they all seemed to love him. And not just the serving armed forces, all the veterans too. He became the champion for the armed forces in this country, the Invictus Games that came with it, and he was loved for all of it. And he's now walked away from all of that, never, ever to return. And I could feel sorry for him, but I just don't.
I think that
we will make America great again.